Hey guys, happy Monday. I thought I would pop in and do a little video. I haven't done one of these for a while. I know that you've probably been missing my face. I know that this month has been tough. September, the 1st of September, I think if I remember back to last year, people are just kind of getting back into routine, getting their kids off to school. Money's a little tight because they've bought their kids all back to school stuff, and they've paid for all the sports, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff that happens in September that makes this a bit of a tougher month for us. And I know that some of you are so used to hitting your Success Club goals early in the month, and then you can kind of sit back and relax, and this month has not been like that. So I just wanted to come in and give you a few tips of mine on how to hit Success Club. And we're only at the 21st, so there's still tons of time. You can hit Success Club 10 in one night. I mean, honestly, you can. If you have been doing those vital behaviors, and you've been following up with people, and you've been messaging people, and doing all these things that I'm going to talk about in a second, you will 100% hit Success Club. And that's the first thing that I want you to do. In your head, most of your failure and success is all right here in between your ears. You just have to decide and just assume that you are going to hit Success Club. There's just no option. If that's one of your goals, you're going to make it happen. It's just a non-negotiable goal. So it's not even anything you have to worry about because it's happening. And I'm going to share some of my tips to make it a little bit easier for you. So my first tip is just it's called Prime the Pump. And the pump is whatever your social media platform is. So what I mean by that is it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, but even more than that, it could be your like page, so a business like page on Facebook, or it could be your private page, just your profile page. If you're a new coach and you haven't done anything besides your normal profile page, you can use that. You can use a private group. Lots of you have private support groups. So whatever you're using to get sort of information out to people and share your story, that's what I mean. So Instagram, Pinterest, blog, whatever you've got going on, this is what you want to use now. And when I say prime the pump, I mean share, share, share. Share why you love the 21-Day Fix. This is perfect. Like, I could take a picture of myself today making supper, and I've just got this shirt on, and that's going to be priming the pump. Now, more than that, what I would usually do, especially if I'm kind of at crunch time and I really want to get some of this information out, I always post before and after pictures or before and after stories. Maybe you have some incredible person in your challenge group right now that just said thank you to you, or just fit into jeans they hadn't fit into for 2 years or 5 years or whatever. Share that on your page. Share before and afters from the Beachbody blog. I posted one the other day. It was actually from 21-Day Fix Extreme, and it got so many comments. I mean, people want to see these pictures. They want to see this program working. Share 21-Day Fix approved recipes that you're making. Share pictures of yourself using those containers. Do a 21-Day Fix workout and tape yourself, video yourself. Please, you've got to get past the fear of sharing this stuff. People are only going to believe you that this thing works and believe that you're being authentic and you're being truthful is if they see you using it. So take a little video of yourself doing the plank or doing Pilates or whatever, doing one of those 21-Day Fix workouts, but let that focus be on you. Punch it into Pick, Play, Post. So Pick, Play, Post is an app that you can use on your iPhone, and it gives you the ability to give little snippets of video plus pictures. So maybe you'll take a 3-picture grid, and one of the pictures will be of you doing some of the workout. The next picture will be what you ate for lunch, and the next picture on the bottom will be a recipe or something. But share the fact that you're using this program and it has changed your life and you love it and you want everyone to feel as good as you are. So share, share, share. I don't know if anyone has read the book Jab, Jab, Right Hook, but that's what this kind of is. Your jabs are all of these little things that you're posting day after day consistently. Pictures of you. People do not want to see corporate images from Beachbody. Don't use them, guys. Honestly, it just looks salesy. We are not salesy. We're not. Don't ever, ever think of yourself as a salesperson, because that's not what you're doing. You're just sharing why you love this program. I mean, I even did this little response the other day to a question I had on my page. And the question was, if you won $5 million and you could do whatever you wanted with it, what would you do? So everyone started answering, and one person said to me, Michelle, what would you do? And I thought about it for a long time. I honestly thought about it all day, what I would do with this money. So I wrote out what I would do. And at the end, because this honestly is something I would want to do, I said, you know what? I would buy everyone that wanted the 21-day fix program. I would buy it for them because I think it's that awesome. So just little things that you're sharing about how you feel about the program. And it doesn't have to be 21-day fix, Shailene Extreme, PiYo, whatever you're doing, just share. I think I've beat that to death. So just share on your page. Don't be afraid to share, but it has to be pictures of you and stories about you. That's just going to prime the pump for people, that when you actually post about your challenge group, and that's the next thing. You have to have something set to invite people to. If you don't have a challenge group date picked, please pick one. So if you're just right now starting to promote or inviting and talking to people about the 21-day fix, decide on a date about 2.5 weeks away. And if you want to run a challenge group with me, please reach out to me. I love having partners in crime on challenge groups. It just makes my life easier. So I would love to host a challenge group with any of you. So contact me and we can pick a date, or pick your own date. Pick a date for a challenge group. It doesn't matter if you only have 3 people. Who cares? That's lots of people to do a challenge group. My first challenge group had 2 people in it. So don't think that there's anything wrong with that. So have a date picked that you can invite people to. And when you finally post that on your page, hey guys, I finally picked a date for my challenge group and I would love you guys to join me. Comment if you're interested, or you've seen all those posts. You can take my wording, but just make it your own, like make it legit. Don't sound like me. You don't talk like me, you talk like you. So change the wordings. Don't just copy and paste, but you can certainly take all my ideas and just plug yourself in there somewhere. So announce it on Facebook. Just like my new coaches, I always tell you, announce your grand opening. Announce that you're a Beachbody coach. Maybe you ordered a new program when you signed on as a coach. When you get that program, take a picture and say, Mama's got a new business. I'm ready to fly. I'm so excited. Do something to announce that you have decided to take this on, that you're doing something new. People want to know. They're going to be interested. And then you're going to have people maybe like the post or comment. Then you can talk to them. They've opened up. Now you can message them and talk to them. So, that's the next thing. You do have to invite. You do have to message people. You do have to take a little bit of risk and open up and talk to people. But that doesn't mean you write a message, hey, Sally, so I have this challenge group coming up and I wondered if you wanted to join. Don't do that. Don't stress yourself out thinking that's what you have to do. Just talk to people, just like a picture and then send a little message, just engage with people, talk to them. You don't have to be salesy in these messages, but you do have to reach out to new people every day. The more people you talk to, the more potential of challenge pack sales or whatever kind of sales you're going to have. Okay, so you really do have to share in so many different ways. So sharing on social media is a big deal because it's getting to so many people. But you also want to, you know, be messaging people. And if you're new, I know that is so hard. And you know what? It's hard for me now because I don't have a warm market anymore. I'm done with them, like long done with them. So now I'm building relationships with people I don't know. So I'm taking people that are on my like page, liking things or commenting, and I'm trying to get to know them and then moving them to my personal page so we can actually message each other and start building relationships. And this takes a long time because I don't start out saying, hey, will you buy a challenge pack? I start out with just, hey, I saw that your kids are, looks like your little girl's in JK, so's mine. Did they just start school? How are they liking it? Hey, it looks like you're a hairdresser. Oh my gosh, so am I. Like, you just want to start conversations with people and let them lead naturally. And that takes us to follow-up. If you have been here for a while, you should have a follow-up list. You should have people that said it's too expensive. You should have people that said this isn't a good month. You know, you can follow up with those people. Just simply say, hey, Sally, I was thinking about you, and, you know, I saw a picture of yours show up on my feed and it just triggered you in my head, and I thought I would just reach out and see how you're doing. I do have a new challenge. You know, the last time we talked about the 21-day fix, and I know it wasn't the right time for you then, but you did ask me to follow up with you, and I have a group starting in a couple weeks, and I just thought, hey, maybe this is the right time. Are you interested in hearing more about it? Or so you really want to follow up with people. If you've just been talking with some people and you've got crickets now, this is the time to follow up and say, hey girl, I've got 2 spots left and I really want to hold a spot for you. Just let me know if you're in or you're not. And I totally understand either way. I understand if this isn't the right time. I always have challenge groups, so we don't have to worry about that. You can join anytime. Maybe you'd like to join my free group right now, and we can support each other on there. And then when it's time to do, when you're ready to do the 21-day fix challenge group, we can just pop you in sometime. Like just follow up, just keep relationships going. And that's why having a follow-up system is so important. You want to write these names down and maybe a little blurb about what you're talking to them about, like some of their things, and then you can go back and follow up really easily with them. You know, talk like your friends. Just be people's friends. Just care. Don't think about the sale. Just care about what their goals are and what they're going through, and things will naturally happen. I promise they will naturally happen. And my last thing is sort of for new coaches. I know that some of this just seems so daunting, but you really do want to hit all these goals. So as I have said in our training, and some of you haven't had time to have calls with me, so that's why I'm doing these videos, so you can kind of get little snippets here and there from me. If you're just a new coach, I really, really, really recommend sitting down with a piece of paper and a pen and writing down 200 names. You do know 200 people. Go through your Facebook list, go through your phone, and don't prejudge. This isn't 200 names of people that you think would buy the program. This is just 200 people that you know. Just 200 people that you know. And there are things that you can use. There's a memory jogger that will help you actually figure out 200 people. They'll trigger your memory, and that I have in our files section. And this is your contact list. So you want to have a list of 200 people that you can start messaging. You can start just building a relationship with. You know, one thing that I did when I first started is I wrote a little message. Hey, Sally, how are you? Gosh, I can't believe summer's over. I hope you had a good one. Your kids are getting so big. What grade are they in now? I'm sure you've probably seen, I'm doing this fitness thing now. I know, crazy, isn't it? Ha ha, whatever. I just make it funny and sort of engage the conversation. And then I would say something like, I'm kind of looking for some people to do a challenge group. I still have 5 pounds to lose, and I really, really love the accountability of these challenge groups. I wondered if you knew, I would probably say something like, you know so many people. You are just so into baseball, and I know you just know so many people that I don't have contact with. I was just wondering, do you know anyone that might be interested in doing that? Do you have anyone that you could sort of connect me with that would want to do this with me? Most of the time, Sally's going to come back and say, oh my God, I don't want my friend to do it with you. I want to do it with you. Or yes, my sister and I would love that. Or maybe they simply just say, oh my gosh, I'd love to hear more about that. I did notice that you're doing something, but I wasn't really sure what it was, which I love because I don't want to scream Beachbody on my page. I love it when people say to me, oh, like, Beachbody, that's what you're doing? And that's awesome to me because that means I am just sharing what I'm doing. I am not screaming Beachbody all over the place. So that's just an easy message that you can private message some people. Start private messaging them. Start making contact. I know that it's probably some people on this list that you haven't talked to in a year and a half. And that's when I would say, go to their Facebook page, see what they've been up to, like a couple of their pictures, and truly like them. Like, don't be random and just doing it for the hell of it. But if there's a picture of their kids that's really cute, why not just open up and say, oh my gosh, I know we haven't talked in so long, but wow, your kids have gotten so grown up. How did this happen to us? How did we get here? I feel like we were just in grade 9 together, or whatever. Just engage in conversations. Anyways, I hope some of these tips help. So basically you want to get posting and sharing. Remember that jab, jab, right hook. So your jab, jab, jab are recipe ideas for the 21-day fix. You doing a 21-day fix workout, showing pictures of you eating from the containers and saying how easy this is, and just sharing your journey. Having that sprinkled in with some other just normal stuff that you would post. And then announce your challenge group on your social media page and invite anyone, and whoever likes it or comments, message them. Take it away from the public page and just message them or call them or whatever you want to do, text them or whatever. Make non-negotiable goals in your head. You are going to do this. You are absolutely going to hit Success Club if that's what you want. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Follow up with anyone and everyone that you've ever talked to about this program with. Just keep at it. And the more people you talk to, you're going to get those committed people. I think the range is 1 out of 10 people are going to purchase and going to join your challenge group. So there you go. You need to talk to 100 people. And I absolutely love my Go for No. It's got 100 boxes on here, and every month I just put names of 100 people and I just get talking to them. They're from my follow-up lists. I have binders all over the place filled with names, and I just go back and talk to them all. I just re-engage. And if you're brand new and don't have the follow-up yet, get your 200 people on a piece of paper and just start going through them. And it is not about being salesy. Don't mention Beachbody. Don't ever mention. When I see you guys doing salesy stuff, it makes me feel icky. Don't do it. I never ever have. I still have people tell me all the time that I'm not salesy. I don't ever make people feel uncomfortable. And I hope that that's really true for everyone, because that's not what we do. We are just sharing because we love these products and we want to share. So I hope that helps. If you have questions and you want to, or you want to run a group together, just reach out to me and I would love it. Okay. Bye guys. We're going to finish September strong, and we are all hitting Success Club 5 for sure at the bare minimum, because everyone wants to get those P90, P90X, that prize. You have to get that prize. It's amazing. It's like $200 worth of prizes. We all have to get that. So let's do it. Bye.